get to work more on... Oof! And hopefully get your nose out of the ground there. Come on. I can't... Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Osiris New Dawn, Episode 8. The real Episode 8. Episode 8 that was always meant to be. So here we are, we're inside of our habitat. And we have a two-story habitat going. So one of the things I really want to do is I want to build onto the base. Not just the base, but around and inside of it. All sorts of things, and there are a lot of devices here that we can use to help with that. Watchtower wall. So we can make a really cool little wall section, which will be neat. Look at that, some turrets, ground turrets, electrodome, all sorts of really neat stuff. And we don't get attacked that often here. Look at that, chemistry table, indoor kitchen, yes, see, so this is some of the stuff we want to work on. So let's look at the skill tree here. I feel like we got most of that in the engineering. We could probably do the smart planters. No, it is the science, in fact, that we need, right, because we need to come up this way to oxygen filtration, water reclamation. What do we got over here? Depressants and steroids, stimulants. No. I don't think we're going to dabble in drugs just yet. We'll go with oxygen filtration. And water reclamation. We'll have to get there as well. We do know how to make a barracks, though, I believe. Yes. So, we're going to want to do that. Now, it's come to my attention, however, that we're really low on steel and the things to make steel, specifically aluminum. We have some iron, quite a bit of magnesium, but we're going to need a lot more steel. And, to be certain, we'll need a lot more glass. We had some on us, but we're still going to need more. Let's see, here's more iron we can give back. All of these ingots, really, we can give back. All of this. Not the ore. Alright, so back to where we were. We have one ingot of aluminum. Yeah, we have a little bit of iron, some magnesium. It's 2 to 1, and then the glass. We're still plenty fine on rubber. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to go out and I'm going to gather resources. And I'm not going to take you with me. It's nothing personal, but I don't think you want to watch me just incessantly gather a lot of metal. I can bring you around if something interesting happens, but really I'm just thinking of you here. Oh, we have some more metal. Look at that. And we just have so much engineering equipment. I do want to make another one of those conduit benders. What am I missing for that? Oh, steel and rubber. Ah, very good, very good. Okay. So that being said, we're going to be looking for aluminum primarily. We need a lot of aluminum, some copper. We're good on titanium. Wow, we're good on titanium. Even lithium for a bit. Aluminum, copper, probably some iron, magnesium, a lot of base metals, I'm predicting, in our future. Let's get the... we have 2 conduit benders. We likely don't need to make any more. So instead, I'll just put these into the forge. Why not? Get them out of our inventory. Excellent. Okay. We have, what, 5 more charges with the reactor pistol. I like that. And combat experience is only at a 3. So we're going to need more combat experience as well. Fuel. Gotta look at the fuel. We always gotta... what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrazine? That's pretty good. We're going to take the bike out. I don't think we're going to have to go too far for this stuff, but... we're going to need some... yeah, we have enough nitrogen and hydrogen to refill our fuel when we get back. We don't have any empty barrels as it stands, so... I'm going to play it a little by ear here as far as where we're going to go and when I'm going to bring you around. and what I'm going to edit out. There is aluminum here. I want to get on the other side of this, though. So I think that's it. We'll get established where we're going to gather, and then I'll gather there for a bit. Now, if I recall, there's a good bit of aluminum, yeah, in this area, right? And all these base metals. But up there is a basin where those worms are. Well, I don't want to go there. Alright, so we'll gather around here for a bit. And I'll bring you back when I've gotten all the rocks out of this area. Okay, so we hopped on over to this mesa here, and now we're going to hop on over in this direction. There's some snubs, but there's a lot of little aluminum mines over here. Sorry, aluminum to mine over here. Not mines. That would be epic. A whole mine of aluminum. Oh, that would be awesome. No, we've got aluminum to mine over here, as well as these little snubs, which we're going to try to use the conduit bender for. Suit breach.
That's not good.
It's all good. We've got it handled. The other thing there is over here is a lot of plants. Because not only do we need science, but I would eventually like to start making some of those chemicals, those space drugs, because some of them you can use to greatly increase the amount that you can carry. And other ones you can increase your stamina for running. Speaking of stamina for running, I wonder if we're able to put more points into some stats. Hold on, let's look at our level. Make sure we're safe. We're close to the sand ocean. I don't want to put my guard down. Oh, 6 points! Well, we'll have to go 1 in all of them. And then maybe another 1 into speed. I like being able to run fast. Oh, we still have another point. Well, then we're going to put another 1 into speed. Yes. Oh, look at that. Alright, so we'll keep gathering aluminum. And I guess I don't know what's going to happen here on the sands, on the edge of the sands like this, but also there's snubs over here, so I didn't want to have you with me here in case stuff gets hairy. I don't know how it would, but should expect the unexpected. We can keep gathering this aluminum. We need a lot of it. Yeah, I don't like being this close to the sand. Anytime I'm nervous, you're going to be here with me to keep me company. I'm not nervous about the snubs, necessarily. I am nervous about being distracted by snubs and then having a giant worm come out of the sand, and I'm not expecting it. That is nothing that I want a part of, and we need some more berries, so let's do that. That's some science. Now, I don't know why it gives you the ore in your hand, but it puts the berries on the ground. But we don't need that many. Let's just get what we got here. Okay. Very good. What is this? Base metal? Yep. No, 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 no. See? Ooh, an aged snubs.
Starting to hurt a bit.
Okay.
Vital stabilized.
Got my number here a little bit. Let's make some more of these makeshift bandages, shall we? Ah, it's red berries we need for those, not the purple ones. We have a good bit of aluminum. I think we're going to need more. I hear a snubs. Yeah, what did you think about that? Ugh, really?
Starting to hurt a
I
bit.
should have just committed. Should have just committed to shooting him. All right. Stick with the conduit bender, since I'm not prepared to shoot a snubs 3 times. Let's get away from that sand. I don't like that. Now, I did have this really neat idea. Right? Like, I know that that's a chlorine geyser over there. So because of that, I can tell myself that, yeah, that looks green. But to just look at it? I mean, I don't know, maybe next to that one? Could it be yellow? Heck, it could be white. And that's kind of my point, is some of these could very well be pink. And I'm looking at them going, because that's the other gas, the flourine. And I'm like, no, that's got to be, what is that? See, is that? The closer I get, the more it's going to look like nitrogen. And then I'm going to be like, oh, that's nitrogen. So what my thought process was, is that we would take the hover bike out at night, get some empty barrels, and look to see if the colors are easier to distinguish. Because I bet they are at night. See, that one... Well, we know there's chlorine in any event. So it stands to reason there could be fluorine. That would be really great. So that was my thought, is that we would do that at night. Plus, it might be kind of neat driving around at night. Might be kind of a little creepy, but I think that's the point. That would make it kind of neat. No ore up here. I got purple berries. I need red berries now. Look out! Oh, look out! Oh!
Swapping.
Ooh. Misjudged the fuel reserves on those boots. There we go. We'll get some red berries. We'll anger the snubs. They'll get upset, I'm sure. They don't really want us here. But we're also getting science! Alright, that's plenty. That's plenty. That's about as much of that as I can stand. We've got enough. We need to be able to make those primitive bandages. I'm not yet ready to start using our resources for regular bandages because I don't want to dedicate my science points to that just yet. But we will eventually. We will stop using palm fronds. But for now, we really need those palm fronds. Was that my jet engine winding down, or was that... Oh, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. I don't want to be near the sand. I just don't. How are we doing for 73% weight capacity? See, at what point does that become clear that geyser is green? It's kind of apparent there. See, I could talk myself into believing that's blue, though, if I didn't know. Or wait, that one's green, too. Wait. Is this one pink or white over here? Oh, no! Oh, we're hung up on the tree! Blasted tree. No, that's nitrogen. It's going to be so hard to tell, though, all the reds and oranges on the planet. Yeah, we're going to have to go around when it gets a little darker. Let's go put our stuff back. And we'll queue up a bunch of steel to be made. And then while that's being made, we'll go back out on an adventure for more resources, but also see if we can find some fluorine. All right. So for now, we'll just get everything smelted. We won't even worry about everything else. We'll just do all the aluminum. We still have the iron in there, or the pipes, rather. Well, we'll just take the pipes out. Can I not do that any faster? Really? That's okay. We had more aluminum than anything else. I guess the worst was over. We'll take the pipe, thank you, and then the magnesium as well. Excellent. Okay, so let's drop off our bug parts, because we want to hold on to those. And then I guess I'll get rid of this weird stuff too. Alright, we're back down in weight. Let's look at... well, actually, hold on. Let's refuel the hover bike. The sun's going down. So, we still have time. We have time, but we are losing time. And I want to be ready to go so that we can drive around the most. Okay. Hydrazine is pretty much full. And at this point, what I want to do is drink all of you and empty out you. Okay, and then we'll make 2 more hydrazine. Should be good. Container with hydrazine. 1, 2. Perfect. Perfect. And now we have 2 empty barrels for fluorines. We can make stuff like PCX, and we can make hydrochloric acid. Fluorescence, yeah, all that neat stuff. That would be cool. I don't know how far we're going to have to go, but we are going to travel. We'll also be on the lookout for, I don't know, base metals, other stuff? I'm not sure. It's still a little bright out, though. Alright, I'm going to gather base metal in this area and work on the steel, and I'll bring it back when it's time to go on our nighttime trek. Alright, see you in a few. Okay, here we are. The sun is going down. We can see one of the other moons in the sky. It's time. So let's go look for some geysers that we can find and identify that might be fluorine. We'll use the colors that they project at night. Yeah, see, look how much that yellow stands out. No, no, no. See, now we're talking about a worm over here, and I don't like it. Was that 2 of them? Was that 3 of them? That keeps making that sound over and over again. Ugh. That'll make your heart pound. A satellite. Well, no, we break for satellites. That's something we're gonna stop for. Absolutely. Was that another? What was that? That sounded like another worm, didn't it? Ugh. That large eruption from the ground. That's what it sounded like. It was just a little old parasite. Goodness, leave me be. Giving me such heart attacks. Oh, I don't need that aluminum. Okay. Looks good. I think we got it all. Did we get any cryptexes? We did. Unidentified. Unidentified. Well, hopefully we'll be able to identify them. And there'll be new things that we don't already have the recipes for. But I don't know how many there are. I know how many there used to be. But I don't know if that's changed. I don't know if that's changed in the last handful of updates and hot fixes that have come out. Oops, snubs. Oh. Oh my. Is this lithium? Or plutonium? Yeah, step back. It's like, but it's our home. I know, but I'm checking things out. Hold on a second. Am I able to do anything here? No. This is lithium. This is way too bright to be plutonium. Are they all lithium? I dare say they all are. Yeah, that's bright and aqua. Okay. There you go. Get some of that conduit bender. Alright, well then there's no need to stay here and keep harassing you, because while it's neat that there's lithium this close by, just on the other side of the refinery, it's not necessary for what we're looking for. Nope, and we actually have less nighttime than we normally have. The nights are shorter, and I actually want a little bit of the night to help us find these gas geysers. Ooh, do I want to head out to the sand ocean? No, not really. Not really, I do not. But I would like to get further away from our home. Okay, there's a hydrogen. Very obvious. Ooh, watch out for that! Ooh! We're gonna have to do some repairs. Okay, that looks like nitrogen over there. More nitrogen up there, possibly. So that's interesting idea. Is the chlorine only in the area up front? And if so, is the fluorine limited to a single location? Yeah, that's definitely nitrogen. Oxygen. Crescent Valley. I don't like that. So we'll have to see if there's any more chlorine elsewhere on the map. If there is, then it's likely that fluorine is not around because we're not seeing it anywhere. If there's no other chlorine to be found on the map, though, then it's likely that fluorine might exist and just be in a very specific location, much like the chlorine is. Okay, there's no gas geysers over here whatsoever. Oh, the acidic sceliopod. I'm not dealing with you. Whoa. Is this a hive over here? It's an awful lot of lithium. The shedding ridge. No geysers. Okay. The sun is starting to rise over the horizon. Unfortunately, there's not as many gas geysers over here as I was hoping to find. It seems like there's a lot up front. Oh, here we go. Oh, there it is. Boost. Ooh, see? Right up from the sand ocean. We've got low fuel. And the sun's coming up. Alright, well, let's get somewhere safe and refuel then. This should be good here. Yep, looks good to me. Okay. I think we can kick our light off. So no fluorine yet. Could just be spinning our wheels, but I thought it would be fun to look. But it's going to take a long time for all of the steel that I queued up to be made. I queued up quite a bit of steel when we were at the base last. See, and this is, we came here and explored, but I don't see any chlorine here. That's the thing that's got me intrigued. Because if there's no chlorine anywhere else but the beginning... Ooh, the warped fields. Should I venture a little closer to the edge? It's not a gentle way to get to and from the sand ocean. That looks like nitrogen, and there's a satellite down there. I'm sure there's a whole lot down there that I want no part of. I mean, it's easy to dodge a worm in a hover bike until you know you're talking 3, 4, or 5 of them, and you're spinning your head around trying to see like where are they coming from. At least that's my fear. I don't know if that's how it really goes out there, but that's my fear. It's just endless sand. It's frightening. Okay, so at this point we're not going to be getting any more coverage of gas geysers being highlighted by their color as the sun has arisen, so we shall return home and see where we stand with all of the steel that we made and hopefully get to work more on... Oof! And hopefully get your nose out of the ground there. Come on. I can't... This isn't good. Okay. I can't see what's happening or where I'm going. I don't like this at all. Can we stop? Please. Get yourself together. What is going on? What is happening? Alright, let's not attract a large worm now. Because we're just kind of sitting out here. I'm not sure what all this is about, but I'm going to assume you need a tune-up. That's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, there we go. Right, because some of these stabilizer pieces are completely destroyed. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, well, I'm not going to make everybody sit through this. I'll bring you back when the bike's fully repaired. Okay, well, just about every piece was really messed up, but the left engine and the right engine, although that's if you're looking at it from the front. In any event, this was totally destroyed. This stabilizer was almost destroyed. Let's see if that fixed our problem. And it looks like it did. Okay, so it was the front stabilizer had taken a lot of damage, and apparently that can cause you some issues. So, word to the wise, take good care of your hover bike. And don't let it get too beat up, because when you need it to work the most, like when a giant worm is coming after you, it might not. And there is our hive down there. Should we go into the hive? Maybe. Oof, we might do the hive next episode. Unfortunately, the hive was part of the lost episode, the episode that will not be named. But we'll go back to the hive as soon as we can get enough materials cooking in the forge that we need to be gone for a little bit of time, just kind of like we did looking for fluorine. But I'm also going to try to make some of the things. Ooh, I thought that was a crab monster at first. Try to make some of the things that will enable us to carry more out of there. And of course, there's a little more exploration, as it's actually really big, and I don't feel I came close at all to the little recon mission I did to actually making any real progress towards understanding the full scope of how large it was, which is exciting. But I want to have as much room in my inventory as possible for when that time comes, because it was frustrating to want to explore more and actually, of course, not be able to, and have to, be in full-on inventory space, have to pull back. Well, I dare say nobody enjoys that. All right, let's drink some water here. We'll drink some more water. We're actually going to need to make some water soon. Look at that. All right, well, let's get some empty jars, and let's make some water with, what do we got? Oxygen, oxygen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Not going to need that much, I don't think. Yeah, we ran out of jars first. I kind of figured that would happen. That's good. And barrels, 2 empties. Oh no, those are from fuel making, I'm sure. Alright, so we've got about 4 empty barrels. Probably going to need mostly hydrogen, I would guess. We could be on the lookout for that. We've got cryptexes we can decode. That's fun. Let's take a look at the steel situation. And the steel wasn't being made. Of course it wasn't. All the other ingots were. Okay, well, let's make more steel. And now we're out of iron. Did I leave iron over here? That's the question. I did. Look at that. Well, let's grab some more of it, because we need a lot of steel. And now we're out of magnesium, but I know I have more of that. Oh, yes, I do. I have loads of magnesium, so we can do even more steel. And now it's down to the iron again, but that's where we're going to wait. I don't want to get rid of all my iron, because I'm going to need some for what I'm going to do, and we're going to do that next. So let's cook our food on the grill over here. Our one single solitary grilled alien meat, and then, oh, I guess we got crab legs. Yum. And then we're going to need, what, steel, glass, rubber. We'll just take all of that. Probably, what, a stack of titanium, 2 stacks of steel, glass. Is that all we're going to need? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. No, 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 no. Give me... No! Oh. You would do this to me, wouldn't you? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay! Okay, good. We made it. Now, let's seal this up, shall we? This is going to be a normal wall. Oh, aluminum. It takes aluminum. That was one of the reasons we needed actually more aluminum than anything else. It's because you need a lot of aluminum for steel, and we needed aluminum for all of our walls. All right, now back to where we were. Normal wall. This one will be a, no, not cloth, normal wall. And let me see. I'm thinking, where's the window? Window takes, what, iron, it said? It does. Okay. All right. Let's go get our iron. Oh, no, no, no. It always wants to repair. It always wants to repair the box when you're holding the repair tool because that's the same button. This is great. Now, I'm excited to start putting stuff in this habitat. And look, we got couplers out there. Oh, we should make some hallways too. Right, not a lot of windows here because there's going to be a lot of functional stuff on that floor. And then up here, there's going to be more windows, but not a ton of windows because I also want things like storage in here. There's no need for a window here because that's just a view of the lab. Kind of my same thought here. There's not really, well, maybe we'll alternate them. If we do window, window, wall, yeah, that could be neat. But then we get a window here. We don't really need a window here. That's okay, because I want to do multiple windows here on this side. Because that's where we're going to have all of our vehicles, is over there. So it won't be an exact pattern. We'll do multiple windowed walls here. And then over here, that's not really much of a view. We'll do a normal wall. Where's the coupler? Hold on. The coupler's over there. Yeah, I did want to do a window here, actually, paired up with the coupler. Because I want to be able to look at the buildings that are connected by the tube. I wish it was a bigger window. I wish you could do a much larger window, but alas, you cannot. At least not that I'm aware of. Boom. Entered oxygen recovery safe zone. How? I don't know. We don't have an oxygen thing in here, but boom. We are covered. Look at that. And then this is not an oxygen recovery zone. Again, a little weird. Can we wipe the lens a little bit, please? Again? No? That's it? We just got all this condensation on our lens? All this... That's fine. So we did look at the Dragon Tooth. 22 plus 2 damage with 2% critical hit, but yet the Conduit Bender, 20 plus 3 with a 5% critical hit. Kind of have to go with that. And the Attack Knife, unfortunately, is worse. So yeah, this Conduit Bender, fully the way to go. Absolutely get there first. Oh, we could make a heat pistol. Says does not require additional ammo. However, that is false. And it does. Just for the record. Let's see. Oh, we could decrypt our decrypt station. I don't know. Are we going to build more? We are. We are. I can decrypt those off the camera. Let's keep building. Let's go nuts. Let's keep building. Yes. Okay. I'm thinking we need a hallway. Oh, we need plastic. I could build an airlock. We could have another entrance over here. Oh, that could be fun too. Oh, do I want to do that though? Have multiple airlocks. That could be really neat. I'm unsure. I know we're going to need a solar panel over here at some point. Right. So... Oh, no. No, not my structure. Oh. Okay, that was close. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to get a dome shield on this. The bigger we build, the more likely it's going to be struck by a meteorite. I imagine it does significant amount of damage. All right, so we'll start with a hallway here. And then the next one is going to be actually here. I love it. I love it. All right, so we can go ahead and seal up these hallways. We'll get them all nice and airtight, even though we've just vented all of the oxygen of our area because now there's just this big open tube to it, but that's fine. We don't have a lot of fancy stuff in there anyways. The fabricator, but as long as it has solar power, it doesn't mind. So we'll make sure you go ahead and you patch your walls completely on your habitat. And I don't think you're going to need, sorry, I was just thinking about the aluminum and iron that it's taking because, right, we're about to run out of aluminum. But we have more back at the furnace. So at this stage of the game, we're sort of in a resource grab. There is a little more exploration to be done. And I'll try to intersperse it throughout, but I would say by and large, the majority of what we're going to be doing now is stockpiling resources. Did we not? Is there not more aluminum? Oh, shucks. Oh, no, there's some. We're going to be stockpiling resources so that we can build a really nice area. Because we need to start working on luxury and talking about quality of life. We've turned this this moon into our home, but we also want to get off of it eventually. And if we're going to be able to do any kind of space travel, we're going to have to be in tip-top shape, and we're going to have the resources that can support us to that point. All right, so for this area, what I would like to do is I would like to build a barracks. We're going to need more plastic, more copper, more lead. Got it. This is going to be wonderful. I know we have all of that stuff, and that's why I said you're going to need lots of plastic, lead, and copper. I will take all of this plastic just to make sure we have enough. It is always a good idea to grab hydrogen. If you're out and about and you have empty barrels, you will need the plastic. Carbon as well. Because mark my words, you will need the plastic. Can we not connect it? No, that's what I want. Yeah. Will you not snap to? Excellent. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fun and exciting. Walls. No other options, just a sidewall. Okay, that's good. No windows, I'm guessing. Why mess around with windows? This is the barracks. You want to be safe and protected. You gotta... Aluminum. We need more aluminum. Aluminum! My arch enemy. It is always down to aluminum. Son of a gun. Well, I guess... that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap things up, because now at least we'll be able to get aluminum and not feel compelled to spend it on steel. We'll make another one of those as well. Because we have lots and lots and lots of steel now, and now we just need the raw aluminum and iron. Heck, we don't even need the magnesium, really, just the raw aluminum and iron. Probably some more lead at some point. But other than that, I would say we're doing very well. Look at that! Oh, almost 3 stacks of steel. That's wonderful. We need more aluminum, more iron. We will need more glass at some point. We're stacked on rubber and titanium. All good things. But ultimately, it's going to come down to the skill points that we need in science. Engineering will never need skill points again. I dare say we're getting to where we could buy everything. I could just start clicking on stuff and buying it. We're still at 164. Don't really even have to think about it. And just say 20. That one might go quick. We could purchase that one. This one. 96. Oh, all but the last one. All but the last one. And we'll explore all that neat stuff that we can build with engineering, but really the point is going to be to work on science and military. The engineering will come. So, that being said, this is where we're going to wrap up the episode. Again, this has been Osiris New Dawn Episode 8, the real Episode 8, not that faker Episode 8 out there, but the real one. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. So please come back next time as we continue to expand our base and hopefully eventually seal off this hallway so we're not just venting oxygen, and maybe even discuss what the third story of this tall, stackable habitat will look like. But until next time, take care.